Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so we're going to be playing as Tic-Tac-Toe today, but since you guys voted on Twitter what campaign this is going to be, I'll let you also vote on a straw poll whether or not to do Vortex or Mortal Empires, so you guys can decide. There's a straw poll. I know barely anyone's shown up so far, but we'll give it a few minutes. And we'll just chill in the meantime and just... I don't know. Probably need to change my jumper tomorrow. I'm wearing it too much. So yeah, if you haven't already, for those of you who are just showing up now, there's a straw poll here. Please vote on whether you want Mortal Empires or Eye of the Vortex for Tic-Tac-Toe. So I'm just going to have a quick look at what he does, because I haven't looked at him at all yet. Let's go Skink Hero, start with Pterodon Mount. Whatever. Campaign line of sight, right of... Okay, resets the camp. I guess this right here seems awesome, to be honest. What else does it do? Pterodons gain a unique battle ability. Okay. Reduced upkeep for Pterodon riders and Ripidactyl rider units. Yeah, but Pterodons suck on campaign. Melee attack when in foreign territory. That's alright. Like, comparing him to Icket Claw, though, like, it just seems so meh in comparison. Starting local difference is almost nothing. Okay, well, still, I just thought you should, if you wanted to vote, you could. Oh my god, it's literally like neck and neck. But Vortex is winning with 14 votes, Mortal Empires with 13 votes. Now it's 14 each. Look at this, 50%. I don't think we've ever done a poll that's this, like, neck and neck right now. Mortal Empires winning. I'll tell you what, we'll go first to 20 votes. First one to get 20 gets the pick. So Mortal Empires is ahead by 2. Well, Vortex has jumped up ahead. Not ahead, but equal. Mortal Empires again. 3 votes to win. 18-17. 19, what's it gonna be? So close. 19-18, what's it gonna be? There we go, Mortal Empires it is. Okay. You guys have voted. Did I click Mortal Empires on this? Alright, cool. We must preserve this. Legendary, very hard. Good, go. Surely Vortex, you've done heaps of Mortal Empires already? Or recently? Yeah, I have, but that's what people want. It seems. Like, I was happy to give you guys the vote, and Mortal Empires won. You need to rename your sidekick hero Goose. Why? Welcome to everyone that's just shown up.
Master of Skies, you are far from Lustria, but the ancient jungles of the Southlands are in need of your protection. For there are many who seek the treasures of the Old Ones. Sudenburg encroach upon these lands, ambitious empire men who are also far from home. Expect them to raid the deserts for treasure and gold, as they look to gain the favor of the Emperor. The desert kingdoms to the east are controlled by the Tomb Kings. Death does not hold these unrelenting creatures back, but they bicker with one another, which can be used to your advantage. To the north, the coast of Araby is controlled by men of Bretonia.
Now Vortex winning the poll.
Be cautious when dealing.
Let's have a look. Yeah, but I did say first to 20. We can't wait around here all day. Like, it was just meant to be an initial poll. It was first to 20.
You, Tiktaq'to, must patrol the skies and defend these lands for the great plan.
Greek Unicorn says, hope you have a wonderful day. Alright, thanks, dude. Also, I think it's because people who have already voted for Mortal Empires are like, ah, it's all good, he chose Mortal Empires, they don't need to vote anymore. Typical democracy. Ah! It didn't go the way I voted for, therefore I must keep voting even though the poll's closed. Alright, so I am not a fan of Pterodon Riders or Cold One Riders. Skink Skirmishers. Yeah, this is fucking garbage. Is that the... Okay, at least that's the province capital. I feel like this province, this region here used to actually be part of this province. It's fine. Are we just at war with Sudenburg? Yeah.
By Sigma, no.
So, we're outnumbered.
I will not obey.
But, you know, he's on a fucking Pterodon Rider. So, drop Sphere of Tepok. So there's two drops that they can do now. Alright, like we could attack that, but I'm a little bit concerned that our army is just really super trashy. Like, it is really trashy, but I'll give it a shot. Even if we lost here, I don't think it matters that much. I would say their army is actually better than ours, but whatever. The drops are quite strong. Alright, we'll see. Alright, so what I want to do, those crossbows are a big concern, so naturally what we're going to be doing is fucking them around. Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful. So, let's see about this. That was actually pretty good, I'll give it that. That was... For a piece of shit Pterodon Rider, that was pretty good. So let's try out the other ones. Let's keep going around so just encircle them for the time being. Start bringing these two in. Big harassment force here, that's what we want to be doing. I'm going to try and do a bit of a swoop. That didn't really work. Oh, there's a fire leech bowlers too. Yeah, that was pretty good. I feel like this is good against early game armies though. Alright, let's skirmish them. So yeah, a few kills here and there, nothing major, but it all adds up. No sense in sending in the melee units until we've done with the skirmish. Yeah, he starts on his mount. Alright, I still think that their army was pretty good, but they really screwed up by constantly skirmish mode. Oh shit. Constantly being in skirmish mode. Okay, that one's shattered.
Tiktaq'to!
So yeah, this battle went absurdly well for us. Virtually no damage to us. Not like I said, hey Legends of the War, how's it going? Haven't played Warhammer 2 since a few months after release. It seems like a lot of things have been patched. Has it changed significantly? Yeah, it's really good now. I really like in Warhammer 2. You gotta get all the DLC though. The DLC does make a big difference. So I'd say that with Warhammer 2, the quality of CA's DLC has really taken a step up. Yeah, I didn't think it would go this well, but yeah, we essentially took like just hardly any casualties. Are the new flying units any good? Ripidactyls, I used them once and I thought that they were garbage. So, I would say not. Just because of the way that legendary difficulty has been balanced, units with low stats perform really badly on high difficulty settings, which is the case for, so I should say low melee stats perform really badly. So generally speaking, if you want to get a good, like a unit that you're going to use a lot, high tier units the way to go is high stats. They're not so affected by the difficulty rating. So I reckon the Pterodon Riders would be good on lower difficulty settings, but on the higher difficulty, no. No, they're trash. Like, we handled it well in this battle because it's a small battle, it's easy to micromanage. And the AI was a dumbass. Just waiting for the army loss penalty now. There we go, army loss penalties inflicted. And I think we should run him down just a little bit. Just a bit. What's the best compilation for Lizardmen? I would say a combination of Stegodons, just the tier 4 Stegodons, and a couple of heroes, and a couple of the new Stegodons, the new ancient ones. Let him go. Do you hate skinks as much as I do? I think they're worthless. I don't hate them. I mean, they're a tier 1 unit, really. So, as far as a tier 1 unit is concerned, it performs like a tier 1 unit. But yeah, I would never use them late game. They're just too trashy. They have no armor piercing. And even the red crested skinks, they're just not good enough. Salamanders. I'm warming up a little bit to the salamanders. They're certainly good against cavalry. If you can get them to shoot at the cavalry, they're really decent. You don't want them to be in melee though. I'll take the replenishment, then I'll be at full strength. So this one here, this right cannot be performed. This right unlock after reaching level 5 with your faction leader. Once every 20 turns. This is pretty damn good. We didn't finish him off, but that's fine. If we just stand here, we'll get him next turn. This way we can actually recruit something. So, let's have a look. At Tiktaq'to, what are we going to get? So, he doesn't have the mechanic for the sacrifices, making him a bit dull. Pterodon Riders. They're dirt cheap in his army, though. I get one of those, 2 of these. But ideally, we're still... Hang on, let me have a look at his skill tree. Oh, this actually makes him the weakest of the legendary lords for the Lizardmen. He has no Stegodon or anything. Oh. Oh, he's such a yuck legendary lord compared to the other Lizardman ones. Like, I don't want him on a fucking Pterodon. They're shit. Let's have a look at this other stuff. So, Mask of Heavens will give campaign movement range plus 10%. Passive ability, Mask of Heavens. Yeah, whatever. Agility of the Lizard, whatever. Whatever. Okay, Fearless Leader, yep. Physical resistance for Pterodon Riders. Yeah, that still doesn't really concern me. No. So that gives us an extra sphere of Topok upgraded. God, he's a shit legendary lord. Yeah, he's a piece of shit legendary lord. I'd probably knock Ungram off my list and put Tiktaq'to in there instead. This guy is a piece of shit. He's lame. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna do? We'll go with Root Marcher. Honestly, he should have a flying Stegodon. Come on, he should have a flying Stegodon unit. All the other legendary lords get fucking Stegodons or Carnosaurs, and he's like, look at me, I'm on a Pterodon. Ugh, Pterodons are so weak. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so there's not much money being made here. It's okay for the time being, but like, this can be built in a minor city, so that really even shouldn't be there. So I'm actually going to get rid of that now. Just going to get rid of it now. We should have a money-making building there. I'll leave this here because we need the Skink Chiefs. See, it used to be fine building them. Well, are we going to build Ancient Salamanders? What happened to the Chaos Campaign? Weren't you paying attention yesterday? It's like we were done with it. Ripidactyl and Pterodon spam. It just seems weak. Like, even with his... What's his upkeep cost reduction? Even with 50% reduced upkeep cost, like, I'd just rather not. Like, Pterodon Riders aren't that good. Like, come the late campaign, they're shit. They're absolutely shit come the late campaign. Really, really trashy units. Even if they've got these things, they're not good. Alright, look. I'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. And we'll give it a chance. We'll see. It's just that in the past, whenever I've used the Pterodons, I just thought that they were just some of the worst units in the game. Moving on. I feel normal random lords are better than him. Yeah, I feel that as well. Like, I'm not impressed with Tiktaq'to. He's like fucking garbage. Ripidactyl spam could be good. No, the Ripidactyls are garbage. They're not a tier 3 unit. They should be tier 2 at best. I do not think Ripidactyls are good. What do you want for nothing? He's free LC. Like, I'm not... Yeah, but he's still shit. Badgerbane did a $10 super chat. Thanks for... So, wanted to say thanks for uploading VODs. Really nice for those of us in other countries. Also, Tiktaq'to is a free lord. Of course he's wank. You get what you pay for, legend. I guess so. I mean, if you think about the other free LC lords... There's Lockyer. Lockyer is shit. Tretch is shit. Elithanar. Elithanar's a top 5 lord. So Elithanar was a free LC and he's really, really good. Elithanar's one of the best legendary lords in the game. So, you know, they can't all be amazing, but I guess he does provide public order +3 all provinces. I didn't see that before. Alright, fair enough. I'll give him that. Makes him at least worth having. Milk my man tits did a $5 super chat. Time to slam some bush cooks tinnies watching. What the hell is that? Bush cook tinnies? I don't even know what that is. Watching you play some lizard people thingies. Time to light up some Winnie Blues. Give them hell, mate. You speak in another language. I can tell, like, you donate Australian dollars, and I seriously, I don't understand a fucking thing that you said there. I have no clue what you mean. That shows you how Australian I am. I have no idea what Winnie Blues are, and I have no idea what Bush Cook's tinnies are. No fucking clue. Any idea what you get for defeating Tiktaq'to? Yeah, you get extra campaign movement range. He's actually pretty good to defeat. Don't forget the Von Carsteins and Bretonio's FLC. Yeah. Well, that's Warhammer 1, so that doesn't really count. Alright, so over here, let's see. So, pretty easy to get this. Let's do it. Could just auto-resolve it. Should we, though? I mean, I could pretty much do that without taking a single casualty. I'll just auto-resolve. Yeah, I'll just auto-resolve it. I could have done it without a single casualty. Oh well, it's fine. Just being lazy.
Shocky picky. Loose blue.
I think I'll just occupy. It's not worth the rebellion. Winnie Blues, Winfield Blues is a cigarette. Oh, okay. Well, that'd be why I wouldn't know. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. No worries, dude. Still appreciate the super chat. It's just like, I just didn't understand a word he said. That's all. Alright, so let's see. What else should we get? I guess if I make my way east, I'll be able to go and encounter Crockguard, just confederate with him and actually get a real lord. Get someone who's actually good at fighting. Legend isn't from the outback. No, I'm a city boy. Quit the campaign, it's early. We'll see how we go. Well, this is what people voted for on Twitter. Look, I'll show on Twitter. I don't know why people vote for this stuff and then are like, oh, why are you playing this? So, where is it? Yeah, so if I look at Twitter here, shit. 21% Clan Angren, 17% Katep, 29% Isabella von Carstone, 33% Tiktaq'to. That's what you voted for. I was actually surprised you guys voted for this, to be honest. What happened just there? Hammer Zeitgeist did a $5 super chat. Musk sticks, yes or no? I don't know what a musk stick is. Hey Badger Bay, they're on D-Live. Badger Bay, are you Badger Bane on YouTube? Did you do the £10 super chat? Otherwise, just a coincidence there. And hey Weekend Warrior, how's it going, dude? Skarsnik will be back? Don't know, I don't think so. I think we're done with Skarsnik for now. Because we want to see you bitch and moan about this shit FLC lord. Well, look, at the end of the day, he is free. He's a free lord, so you really can't complain you're not getting your money's worth. But he is shit. Like, I can't honestly look at him and be like, oh yeah, he's pretty good. Are we sure Legend isn't pretend Australian? I'm probably the least Australian person you'll ever meet. I really don't adhere to the whole speaking like a fucking moron as like a lot of Australians do. So
yeah, how's it going, mate? Light up some fucking ciggies, cat.
You know, no thanks. You know, I don't want to talk like that. And if you think that people don't talk like that, oh my god, people actually do talk like that, you know. Alright, let's move on. Moose donated $3.74. Hey Legend, love your streams and just want to ask what you think about... Oh god, I can't read that. About kiwis since I am one. Yeah, it's... thanks for the thanks for the donation. I have no problems with kiwis. They're just people. Same as anyone else. Milk My Mantis did a $2 super chat. You fucking what, mate? Yeah. Funk Dubian said, "Great impression, Legend." Yeah. Well, I think it turned a lot of people away because I lost quite a few viewers after doing that. Must be all the Australians are like, "Oh my god, he's such a traitor to our nation. He doesn't embrace the moron." Nah, sorry. Oh, I think I forgot to recruit something that turn. Nah, that's no big deal. But it would be good to get over to Sudenburg soon and cap it. Terradu did a 50 DKK super chat, and if you get a dono, please name it Carl. Okay, sure. I'll name it Carl. Thanks for the super chat, dude. More pterodons. Yeah, I mean, it is his specialty, so I might as well get him, but I'm not happy about it. I'm just not a big... yeah. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have put this lord on the list. Oh well, you know, give it a shot. We'll see. I don't know. Like Lizardmen used to be my favorite bloody faction, and they just didn't do them. They didn't do them justice with this DLC. They didn't do them justice at all. Lizardmen are probably actually weaker now than they used to be. Do I still mourn Steve Irwin? No, that happened more than 10 years ago. God damn it. When a family member dies, I get over it in like a week. So, what do you think of, like, think about Steve Irwin? Like, I was sad that he died for like 5 minutes. And I was just like, well, that's life. I just don't see the point in being sad when people die. If it's out of your control. I don't know, that sounds a bit cold. His daughter is hot. Well, I guess she'd be like 18 years old now or whatever she is, so I guess you can say that. It just feels weird saying that about her. How are the Lizardmen overall weaker? Oh, they're not really. It's just a couple of things. Here's the thing, it all comes down to their building tree. They've got one of the most expansive building trees in the out of any faction. Now, that actually can make a faction really weak due to limited build slots. The more buildings that you have to build in each province, the more of a problem it is, because like you taking the Lizardmen for example, okay, they have to build a mystic barrier in every province. Okay, you got to build the walls. Okay, same as everyone else. You've also got to build where is it? You've also got to build this. Okay, you got to build a geomantic pylon in every province. That's 2 build slots that you have to build. Then there's public order building that you may need to build if you're playing on legendary difficulty. Then there's a money building, and you haven't even started thinking about recruiting, right? Then they've got various heroes, right? Which it all needs to be built into the fucking capital, because all of their recruiting settlements, apart from like the most shit units, can't be put in minor settlements. So their building tree is really top heavy, which is a bit of a problem for them. There's other factions that are able to nice and neatly put in everything they need in almost every province without any issue. The Lizardmen, however, have serious trouble fitting everything that they need in every settlement. And this is because this building here became a tier 4 building instead of a tier 3 building. This used to just fit nicely into a minor settlement. I used to be able to build loads of them, minor settlements, no problem. But now not so much. Now, I guess that's only if you want to recruit ancient salamanders and croxigors, I suppose. Which in late game I probably won't need them, but early game, I don't know. It's a bit of a problem. And like I said, the red-crested skinks, they're okay. They're useless in late game, okay? Totally useless in late game. If you have a look at their units, you know, I never get any of their cavalry anyway, so the fact that you can now recruit, what is it? I don't even know where they are, it doesn't matter. Like pterodons, I usually don't get either of these 2 buildings. Like I just don't build them ever. I definitely build these 2. So yeah, I don't know. And they have, you know, they've got a smithy building as well, and they've got the star chamber. So there's a lot of buildings here, and they've got this one here. Just lots and lots of really minor buildings that you have to build. Old ones are good though. They're okay. They're good on SFO, not so much on this. I don't think I'll get any red-crested skinks. I don't think I need them. So yeah, I mean, because they're 50% off, I might as well get a few more pterodon riders. I do want to take the fight over here, but I just don't think I can right now. I guess if we're gonna siege this, pterodon riders might actually be better than skinks, because they'll just fly over the walls. They'll just hide them in a corner or something. So if we're not gonna hire any more, I can actually hire a skink priest. Let's have a look here. Skink chief, sorry. So what we want here is disciplined with them. I know people don't like it when it... I'll wait. I'll wait. Do you like the Prophet of Sotek as a legendary lord? I think Tehenowin's okay. He's not great. He's okay. I don't know. Maybe just they tried to make skinks a bit more viable in this, but they just didn't really. This is not that viable. You know what I'll do actually? I'll recruit this guy here as a bit of a scout. See, the thing is, like, you get a free Pterodon mount, but I would never click on this ability anyway. I'd just go straight to Stegodon since it's not a lead up to it. So, anyway, I need this guy to go and have a little bit of a scout. I need to know when to attack Sudenberg. They're good in multiplayer, though. Yeah, but I don't care about multiplayer. I'm not talking about that. Fly over walls and cap city square. You can't cap the city square with flyers. How would you change the DLC? As far as the Skaven stuff's concerned, that's all great. The Skaven stuff was great. I thoroughly enjoyed playing as Zicket Claw. With the Lizardmen, I would have made the red-crested skinks a tier 3 unit or a tier 4 unit and made it a lot stronger. I would have made the ancient salamander maybe a little bit stronger. So I think what they needed was just a bit higher tier units. Like if you have a look at the comparison between Lizardmen and Skaven new units, the Skaven units are far more viable late campaign than Lizardmen units. Name that dino Carl. Alright, sure thing. Wait, how much did he donate? 50 DKK. Oh. Supposed to do $10, but whatever. Let it slide. They've already recruited a pretty large army. I think they're gonna nerf it in some of his new army stuff. Even if they do nerf it, it's still gonna be more powerful than Tehenowin. Just because you don't like flying units doesn't mean he's a bad lord, dude. Okay, whatever. Like, when I compare him to... Like, when I compare his late game viability to Krokgar, Mazdamundi, and Tehenowin, he is... Or even just a regular lord. Comparing him to just a regular lord, he will lose. He will lose just against a regular lord, Lizardman lord. You know? 50 DKK is $10.50. Is it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna just go full on them.
Not likely.
I'm going to get rid of this building here. I'm going to build that over here. I am not going to build ancient salamanders right now, so that's fine. I'm going to put it over here. Oh wait, what about this? I could build this over here instead. I guess. I'll leave that there, actually. But I'm recruiting from, so I'm not going to demolish it right now. Moving on. Do you have to buy the DLC to enable to recruit the top tier units? You have to buy the DLC in order to recruit the new units, not necessarily the top tier units. Like the solar engine thing that the new ancient Stegodon's got. That's cool. I like that, but that's really the only good late game unit that they get. And I don't know, it's not as OP as Rattling Guns. Like Rattling Guns were just, oh my god, and Jezzails, oh my god. You should make Tic-Tac-Toe a survival campaign. No, look, this is Total War campaigns. If I do them all the time, they'll get boring. There should be once every now and again thing. I wonder if that's occupied by some Skaven. What do you think about Israel Follow being fired? I have no idea what you're talking about. Guys, keep it Total War related, because like, if that's sport related, like, I don't know why you're talking to me about that stuff. Yeah, okay. We just basically keep an eye on them for the time being. Unless we go around here and hit Plain of Tuskers first, but I'd rather take actual Sudenburg. In the meantime, we're just maintaining public order here, because there's nothing else we can do. Moving on. No rats there? Okay. Move agent to Krokkar. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, actually. Once we've dealt with Sudenburg. Yeah, if we can go and meet Krokkar and try to confederate with him, that would be good. Well, I don't want to take El Calibid because I usually try to go for the capital first, because I would never be able to hold it, just one minor settlement. We don't have enough public order. We need to get the capital. I hope Tic-Tac-Toe has enough cheap potential to please Jeff. At this moment here, I'm not happy with Tic-Tac-Toe. I think he's a real garbage lord. I think he's probably one of the bottom 5 legendary lords in the game. Should have got on my list. Laser Baby did a $20 super chat. Just got back from Korea. Always wanted to watch the streams live. Keep up the great stuff. Great stuff. Alright, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Does Tic-Tac-Toe have any magic? No. He drops rocks. Alright, I could draw them out onto the field.
I will not obey.
A field battle actually might work out for me.
I refuse.
How many units does he have there, though?
I'll ignore
Okay, it's just 3 of those.
Absolutely not.
Oh, God, such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. But the thing is, we could do a hit and run. We could hit them and just harass the living crap out of them with the Pterodon Riders. And if I'm not happy with how things look, and just withdraw. What happened to the Chaos campaign? So yeah, by the end of the previous live stream, we were more or less invincible. I had a full army of Shaggoths. And we took out what was it called? Castle Drakenhof. And it was just getting a bit boring, so we just ended it. Alright, so we can attack this army here.
I'll ignore that.
Can't reach the other one. That's fine. Let's do this. Now, they're going to have extra melee defense and leadership because of them being in encamp mode. They've got a few crossbow units, a few gunner units. We'll have to harass them first, but they've got no cavalry, so we've got the mobility advantage. Do you think the game would be more strategic if each army could only support a specific number of high-tier units? That's like SFO, and yeah, that could work. Alright. Oh, so many fucking Pterodon riders. Like I said, I don't like Pterodon riders. So, I'm a stay out of this to begin with. At least no garrison reinforcement. Well, I was gonna try and actually pull out the garrison so that I could try and kill it alongside this, but it's fine. These guys all have vanguard deployments. No. These guys as well. Put them on skirmish mode. They can actually take out quite a bit. Eric Kelmo did a $5 super chat saying, "Hey, Legend of Total War, love the streams, my guy. Given the chance, would you prefer to play the same army every day or switch it up like you do currently?" I'm quite happy doing it this way. I think it's keeping it fresh, not getting bogged down in a campaign for like 50 bloody episodes. I know some people prefer me to like finish campaigns now, you know, full map completion, but it's just not viable. Very micro-intensive army, this one. Very micro-intensive. That is pretty powerful, actually. I want you to help take out these crossbowmen. Alright. I'm gonna get all my guys together. Where are you? Aim for the crossbows. Take out their missile units first. Take out their ranged units. Without their ranged units, they can't take out our guys so easily. Keep them back until I say so. We'll just try and swarm them as much as we can. From here, pretty close to the edge of the map. Alright, well, with their missile units gone, be a lot easier to deal with these guys. They've still got one missile unit, but that's fine. Let's use up our ammo before we, you know, do anything else. You guys need to take out that free company militia. It's all by itself. And just, probably best just one at a, oh shit. One at a time, utilize these bombs. Gotta have some ground units on the ground at all times, but I don't want them fighting right now. That is pretty powerful, I'll give it that, it is pretty powerful. But at the same time, I'm still just, like, it's good, it's really good tier 1 units, I'd say. This is really good for tier 1. Good against the Empire here. But I don't see it being very useful against late game armies. The thing is, a lot of other legendary lords have really good late game viability. This is early game viability. I'm just not a fan of early game viability. I'd much rather have a harder early game, but a more fun late game. Skaven have Gatling guns, but they don't have tactical bombers. Yeah, no, but they've got actual bombs, so it's... They do a lot of damage. Honestly, I think this is the actual last time I'll ever let people vote on a campaign. You guys always vote against my interests. Every single time. Fucking democracy. That's what you guys voted for. Oh well, it's fine. Who would I play if I had a choice? I was probably going to go for Katep, but it literally had the least amount of votes there on Twitter. So, I don't know what's going on there. I guess people voted for... deliberately voted for what they thought was going to be boring, so I don't know why they did that for. But yeah, I probably won't do another Twitter poll next time. Because it wasn't a good idea. It's alright. Give it a shot. Oh, that's right. I was going to do Clan Angrid, wasn't I? Do you expect Legend disliked the Lizardbird campaign? Well, I don't dislike it. I just think that Tiktaq'to is not a good legendary lord, and I think a lot of people agree. Like, part of the fun of the campaigns is like messing around with your legendary lord and having fun, and you know, this is alright, but this is the extent of his abilities right here, what we're doing. pretty much. So at the moment, we're barely taking any damage, but still, going into melee with them right now is not yet a good idea. We've still got salvos we can use, and we should use them. Like he definitely improves pterodons by a lot. But like I said, pterodons were always trash. Oh, he's got this. Hang on, these guys over here, if they're not doing anything, just come finish them off. Guys, we're not going to switch campaigns today. This is what you voted for, that's what you get. If you... Like, here's the thing, guys. If you're unhappy with the Tic-Tac-Toe choice, follow me on Twitter, and next time, vote to have your say. This is what you voted for, so... You know, sometimes you guys want to have a democracy, and I'd say no. You insist on it, and I give you the chance, and you don't vote. And they got yourself to blame. Could have had your say. Do you know what's the silly thing? Is that he's a melee lord who's got no real capacity at beating any lords in melee. So it's like, I don't know, he's a weird one, Tic-Tac-Toe. Brown Bear 207 says, hey, I've seen a bunch of VODs but never watched your live before. Alright, well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'll try and turn things around, make it a little bit more interesting, but... There's been a... Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. See, they're not viable in melee. So... Two pretty much full strength Pterodon riders charged in on a damaged swordsman, and still end up like losing. I mean, these guys aren't really supposed to be melee units, but I don't think Ripidactyls are much stronger. Alright, this one here. He's still got the drop rocks of Chot Tech. Let's use them. Fire Leech Bowlers are pretty damn good, but the base ones are trash. Yeah, I don't know, like, if you have a look at the Fire Leech Bowlers, they got 112 kills. Up against Empire trash. They've used up all their ammo. I really don't agree that they are pretty damn good. They're okay. For a tier 3 unit, killing tier 1 units here, they... Yeah, I can't really agree to that. Maybe in multiplayer, but in legendary difficulty, I just don't think they perform. But yeah, like guys, next time there's a poll, gotta follow me on Twitter. Cause yeah, I was, oh well, it is what it is. Will you play SFO after the update? No. I'm not playing SFO again. Like, it's good, but it's just not good for streaming. They should be getting the army loss penalty pretty soon, because I think we killed their general. I'm not entirely sure, though. This one here stopped. Still got some rocks to drop. Yeah, probably still got a couple of rocks left. Just, this one here still got full. Let's drop these rocks over here. Okay, should be any moment now. Army loss penalty. If you keep playing every battle and everyone lasts this long, people will lose interest before turn 40. Yeah, but what can I say? That's how we need to fight this battle. I don't disagree with you. Oh, no. Man, these guys are really fighting to the death. Alright, there we go. Okay, the damage, a little bit of damage, but nothing too severe. We should actually be able to push onto the city right after this. Because we've killed most of this army. I don't think they're going to be able to recruit anything in time before we get there. Johnny Rocket Fingers, thank God he isn't ranting about the Lord anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, the rant wasn't that long, was it? Twitter is poison. I agree with you, but it's... Well, every social media platform's poison. I need a way to be able to communicate with you guys, and it's easy to do so in Twitter. So much micro if you take like 10 of them. Well, yeah, but I only had access to that or skinks, and since his bonus is with pterodons, just thought might as well. Alright, well, I can tell you right now, late game, I'm not gonna go pterodons. Ugh, that's not very good anyway. I think I'll go down the line for Ancient Cunning and just go down this way. Like, I know late game, I'm not going to have any of these units come to late game, so upgrading them right now just seems pointless. Alright, yeah, we wrecked them hard. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, we got... Yep. So yeah, I don't actually think I will build more of these, to be honest. I think for the time being, we're certainly going to need some public order while we're away to help maintain public order. And yeah, I'm not going to recruit any more pterodons. That's all. Okay. So let's move on. You can do polls on YouTube now, though, like Jackie and Lion do. It's pretty nice. Okay. Fair enough. So is Tic-Tac-Toe any good, at least in the early game? Oh yeah, he's very good in the early game, but I don't fucking care about the early game. To be honest, any Lord that's good in the early game but weak in the late game is trash to me. But yeah, he's very good in the early game. I'll give him that. But not to the point where I would call him not trash. Anyway, I heard people calling him trash since well before today, so I was surprised people voted for him, to be honest. I should just went with Clan Angrid. Oh well. I'll do that tomorrow. So Tehenowen is trash late game. What do you think? He's definitely trash late game because he doesn't buff any late game units. Like, one thing he does provide, though, and this is not bad, is that his weapon here, Blade of the Ancient Skies, public order +3 all provinces. That is good. Right, but when we look at all of this stuff over here, Like getting, I guess this is alright. Skink Commander, hero capacity +2 for Skink Chiefs. That's pretty good. Like all of his skills are buffing Pterodon Riders, and the Pterodon Riders are only tier 3. They don't go any higher than that, and even when they're at tier 3, I just don't think they're very good tier 3 units. So. We can literally fly over the walls. Why don't just let us attack? His Lure of Magic is trash. Watch Arumba's latest video. He shows how that Imperator is broken and you can access the engine in Iron Man. Ooh. Jeez. Okay then. Wow, Paradox really did screw up with Imperator Rome. Oh, it's a bloody shame. I was really rooting for Imperator Rome. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, I can't really do anything else. I mean, I do think this right here is good. What does that replace? I don't know. The Lizardman ones have always been shit. I can't remember what it replaces here, but I think... Oh, that... Yeah. Okay, whatever. Give Imperator some time, it will become great after a few DLCs and big patches. I agree, but they definitely had a bad launch. Do I play Mountain Blade? I'm assuming you mean Mountain Blade. I have played Mountain Blade, but I don't play it anymore because I've already clocked like 1,000 hours on it, and that's enough, I think. Do you know Major Kill, the other Australian lore video YouTuber? No, I don't. I know kind of, I've heard of him, people have asked me that before, but I don't actually know him. Am I keen for Bannerlord? Bannerlord's never gonna come out. Pointless question. It's just like, yeah, sure, I'm keen for Bannerlord. Actually, now that I think, let me just check out Major Kill. I may have actually watched a bunch of his videos ages ago. Let me just check. Yeah, I may have actually watched his videos ages ago. I don't know. Let me hear his voice and I'll know if it was him or not.
G'day, fuckheads. We have some sad news today, cunts. Another one of my...
No wonder he got age... Okay, so look at this.
G'day, fuckheads. We have some sad news today, cunts. Another one of my videos got age restricted.
Okay, so if Major Kill watches this, I can explain to him why he's getting age restricted right away. Okay, the way the algorithm works is that it checks the first like 30 seconds to like a couple of minutes, right, of your video. If you start your video with
"G'day, fuckheads,"
like that, and you put the emphasis on fuckheads, the algorithm is going to be like, "Gotcha, bitch," and just age restrict you immediately. Okay, so if he wants to say, like, literally the first 1 second into his video, Boom, demonetize it, just like that. It's okay to swear in your video, but don't do it at the start. Wait at least a couple of minutes before swearing, and you'll bypass the age restriction. Now, I swear all the time in my videos, and let me show you something. Let me just get them up. Okay? So, no demonetization. Look. Not a single demonetized video. We're going to the second page here. No demonetized video. That one got copyright claimed, but that was obviously going to get copyright claimed. No demonetized videos. And I call you guys fuckers at the end of every video. No demonetized videos. Not one. Okay? So, he's... okay. I don't know if I don't know if I've watched Major Kill, but he should definitely not call people fuckheads at the beginning of his video. He should do it at the end of the video. That's what he should be doing.
G'day, fuckheads!
Oh god, no wonder everyone thinks he's like me. That's funny. Legend of Total YouTube Professionalism. Well, I read their blog posts about demonetization and stuff like that, and you know, I do YouTube as a business, and so it would be good to, you know, you got to understand the platform that you're on, you know yourself, know your enemy. So the algorithm can sometimes be your enemy, so you gotta work with what you've got. But yeah, it's funny. The first thing he does is call his viewers fuckheads, which I don't have a problem with, and then the next second complains that he got demonetized. It's just funny. It's like it's obviously gonna get demonetized. G'day, fuckheads! I got demonetized again. I thought the C word was an Aussie's favourite swear word. Sometimes. I don't particularly like using the C word. I use it occasionally if I'm like really pissed off. But I don't particularly like using it. It's not... I find fuck to be a lot more palatable. I can love how this works so well. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty good. I'll give it that. I don't know. So, it's working out pretty well. That worked out very nicely. Wow, I think I was worried about sieges with this kind of army. Have I seen the Big Liz show? No, I haven't. Cool, so we can do this. I wonder if it would come into effect this turn. Don't think we need to, they're not recruiting. Could attach this guy to the army, but I kind of wanted to replace him, eventually. So, Sudenberg's in bad shape, but that's okay. Public order here is at -1. So, I could just wait until we build that. I mean, it's going to take 57 turns. I don't need to build that, I suppose. I'm going to need more money, so let's just get that going. Just waiting for a disciplined one to show up, and then I'll get rid of this for it. Alright. Let's send him around to go and meet, what's his wanky face? Krokgar. I know you hate multiplayer these days, but I would love to see you watching other people play as you commentate to them in a Gordon Ramsay-esque sort of way. I guess I could do that. As long as I'm not the one playing. I don't know, I feel like I should know a lot more about multiplayer before I start commenting on people's multiplayer battles. Damn, you are cheesing YouTube now. You are truly lord of cheesiness. Not really cheesing YouTube. It's just understanding what you can and can't do. It's just abiding by the rules.
Oh, he's following the rules? Oh, cheese.
Oh, there's some fart cheese for you. You played multiplayer some years ago. I did, and I didn't like it, and it was bad for my channel, and I stopped. Do you know what else I used to do years and years and years ago? I used to shit my pants. I used to shit my pants when I was a baby. I don't do it anymore. Using what I used to do in the past as like an argument for why I should do it now is just silly. You were good as well. Why'd you stop? Like I said, it wasn't good for my channel, and I didn't enjoy it. I think we'll go. We're not intending to recruit, so extra research rate will be good.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Actually, yeah, what's the obsession with Ledger's wife? Actually, she's going to become, well, maybe become a little bit more involved in the channel in about a month. We're working on possibly integrating her into the channel a little bit more. Because she's gonna be quitting her job soon and working from home. So she's gonna have a lot more free time. And since I make significantly more than her at the moment, and I could certainly use a hand managing this channel, I think she could really bring a certain touch to this channel that I'm lacking. Yeah, maybe. Gotcha, bitch. Female playing Total War, it's really late. No, I don't think she'll be playing the Total War games. I just think she'll be involved more like behind the scenes a little bit. Like, you probably won't. It's more like just a little bit of a woman's touch to the channel, sort of. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's still early days. It might fall through. We'll see. I might be like, nah, I just do it all myself. Because I could. For a long time, I've wanted to do edited videos. I just don't have time. Like, I have to make my videos more or less in a rush. Because like, if I'm doing a disaster campaign, it takes like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours to do a disaster. And then I come on and do a 6-hour live stream. And that's an 8-hour day, 7 days a week. And that's if I only do one disaster, recording. And if I was going to do a top 5 video, some top 5 videos take me up to 4 hours to record. It's a lot of work. But if I've got a little bit of extra help on the editing side of things, because she can edit videos, I'd be able to get some better content out. But we'll see. It's like I said, it's early days. May come to nothing. We'll see. So, the battle's going pretty well. Okay, what else are we doing? So everything's looking pretty good. No concerns here. This army's been torn to shit. This will be the end of... won't quite be the end of Lizardbird. Close to the end of them. Excuse me. Yeah, just gotta wait for these guys to rout now. We've almost used up all of our ammo though, so... Okay, there's some guys over here. Let's wipe them out. Legend, do you play Mordhau? It's so addictive. I watched some gameplay of it, and truth be told, I couldn't find it any less interesting. It's like it seems like a good game, but like I don't know. It's not a strategy game. I don't know why anyone would think I'd particularly be interested in it. Is the next campaign going to be survival? No. Okay, so this is Total War campaigns are rewards for you guys hitting milestones as viewers, for you guys showing up to live streams. Not every campaign is going to be this is Total War campaign. So the turnout today is pretty bad, but you know that's okay. Kind of understandable given what we're playing. But yeah, it won't be a survival campaign. It's good to give a couple of weeks between each survival campaign at least. Yeah, so Mordhau, I don't know, it's not what I want out of a game. Doesn't seem like a bad game, but I just don't want to play it. It's just not my thing. It's Friday, that's why it's slow. No, that's not true. That's not true. I've had way more viewers than this on a Friday. It's okay. I think there's two things that may be it. One, I was bitching about Tiktaq'to at the start. I noticed a big dip in viewers, like people showed up and then left right away, because I was bitching about Tiktaq'to. People don't want to hear about me bitching. I understand. And the second thing is actually Tiktaq'to itself. I don't think Tiktaq'to is a very popular lord. I don't think anyone really wanted me to play this. I've had a bunch of people already say in the chat that they want me to switch campaigns. So, I chose wrong, basically. But that's okay. Get Lord Croak and things will turn around. Yeah, but it takes a long time to get Croak, and I'll be honest, I just don't think we're going to get that far into this campaign. We didn't get that far into the campaign as Tehenowin, and we did 2 episodes on that one. It's fine. Did you sound depressed? It's hard to watch this. Do I sound depressed? I don't know why I sound depressed. You were talking about Clan Angren yesterday. Sounded like a good idea. Yeah, and as I said, like I wanted to put I did a poll on Twitter. See, tomorrow's live stream will be you get to choose. Maybe I'll loose. It'll make me I don't know. It was just playing on the whole loose thing, and I thought people were going to vote Clan Angren. I just wanted to know basically what people thought. 259 votes is actually quite a lot, and 33% voted Tiktaq'to. So that's why we're playing it today. So that's just how it went.
Okay.
Am I going to continue with Skarsnik? I don't see the point. I don't know. Probably not. May I don't know. It's on hiatus. It's on hiatus. Why don't I use the Skink Chief in battle? I don't feel like it would actually add any strength to my army. I'm only using him for... I want him to go and meet Krokkar. because I actually want to disband this guy. He doesn't have the trait that I want. But yeah, that's why. I don't need to train him up because I'm going to disband him. The Twitter polls are biased towards people that use Twitter and aren't permabanned for suggesting people to learn code. I don't know. I've never been banned from Twitter. So, I don't know. Maybe I should put it on Reddit. Maybe I should do the next poll on Reddit. What do you guys think? Reddit? You get Croak from the Golden Tower area. That's not on this map. Now, truth be told, I'm not going to do any more polls. I've done a few polls in the past. Every time I do a poll, I end up regretting it. You guys always vote for whatever you think I'm going to suffer the most on. Not for necessarily what's going to bring in the views. I really shouldn't have done the poll in the first place. Should have just went with my gut feeling to go with Clan Engrand. That's what I should have done. And I didn't. So I've only got myself to blame. You're planning to play Clan Engrand. Alright, alright. If we're gonna play Clan Engrand, let me... Okay, since this is a poll campaign, right? I'll do one last straw poll, okay? One last straw poll, but here's the problem as well. And many people have already commented on this correctly. I am actually tired. I didn't actually want to live stream today. Not really, but I was like... I did and I didn't. I was tired, but I wanted to live stream. That's probably the better way to put it. So it probably made me a bit more cranky. Like, tiredness really can wear me down. Because I don't get good sleep. I sleep during the fucking day, and it's really irritating. Okay, hang on. Ditch this, or hang on. Just hang on one sec, I'm just doing this thing. So we'll do a poll. For those of you who have actually come to show up, here's a poll. And let's see. So yeah, like I came onto the stream. I was probably a little bit tired. first thing I saw was Tiktaq'to's fucking skill tree and was like, had a bit of a rant about it, and that's probably not entirely viewer friendly. I know how sensitive people are these days. But yeah, here's a poll for you. But if we... I don't know. I am tired. Maybe I should just get an early night. I mean, I've been on for nearly 2 hours now. Still, I like to go for 6 hours. But still, if I get an early night, I've got a disaster campaign ready to go because I recorded one prior to the live stream. Let me just have a quick check to see how that's going. It might be rendered, it might not be. I doubt it'll be rendered. It's a fucking 2-hour video. No, it's not rendered yet. So I can't release that until it's rendered. Alright, let's have a look at the results here. And 80% vote to ditch Tic-Tac-Toe and play Angrand. Now it's even more. It's 81.82%. But it's only 33 votes, so of the 1,174 people watching, it's like nobody gave a shit to actually vote. It's too low of a turnout for me to bother. If people aren't even going to vote, then I think we'll just stick with this. We'll just keep going with this. I think what we'll do is we'll do Angren for tomorrow. Because I didn't see the link? Alright, I'll put the link in there, and we'll see how we go. Alright, so let's see here. I gotta... yeah. I do push myself a bit too hard these days, but fuck me. It's hard to compete during this particular time period, because like all the guys have got early access to Three Kingdoms, and I'm like... I have to work even harder than I do normally to just like get those fucking views. I know you guys think, oh, you know, don't worry about that stuff, but... I have to. Because if I don't, you know, notifications don't go out. Channel dies. It's just difficult to compete during this time, that's all. So I have to work hard. Let's see here. Screw Three Kingdoms, we're here because of you. Yeah, I understand that, but that's just not that simple. It just doesn't really work that way. I appreciate it. But actually, you're not really here because of me. Okay, because like if I was to play Ark Survival Evolved, most of you wouldn't show up. Okay, so that's not true. You're here because I'm playing what you want to watch. That's what it is. I'm okay with that. That's just what the truth is. Let's just be honest. I'm here because this makes me money, right? I make a good living out of it, you know? And you're here because it's entertaining for you. But it's only entertaining as long as I play what you want me to play. It'll be bad when you probably don't get early access to Warhammer 3. Yeah, that's gonna suck. I have made mistakes, and unfortunately those mistakes don't come with any redemption options. What can I do? I made my bed, now I have to lie in it. I've made my mistakes. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, I don't care so much about Three Kingdoms early access, but Warhammer 3 early access is gonna suck. You know, not getting it. That one's really gonna suck. He pissed off a CA guy. That's a little bit of an oversimplification. To be fair, that CA guy pissed me off first. Okay, he did wrong by me first, but unfortunately, I did something to retaliate. Retaliate. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good way of putting it. So if someone asks, but why does CA not work with you anymore, or just that you don't want to work with them? It's a bit of both, to be honest. I mean, I've already explained so many times, and everyone's really sick of hearing it, and I understand that. It's just complicated behind-the-scenes politics, basically. Certain people, I just didn't get along with, and unfortunately they're in charge of who gets early access. I just refused to suck up to that person, and it got me blacklisted. Well, it's not just sucked up to the person. I leaked emails that were very, very bad for them. They got into a lot of shit for it. But at the same time, they didn't lose their job, so since they still work there, they're not going to give me early access after that. Alright, that's nothing else to do. My wife asked, are you watching that grumper guy again? Yeah. Oh my god. I don't want to be known as the grumper guy. You could reach out to them and ask for a different dude to handle your collaboration with them. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Oh, 62 votes now. Let's just not worry about it. I'll just continue playing as this today. I probably won't go for a full 6 hours today. It's fine. Ugh, I don't want to be known as the grumper guy. $62 votes, 1.2k viewers. Well, to be fair, 1,000 of these viewers are all view bots. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not true. It's not true. I did not hit her. I did not. Yeah. You've been known in the world as that grumpy guy since I started watching you way back. Yeah, I know. I tried to turn things around a bit though, but oh god, there's a lot to be grumpy about. I don't know. Polybot Character the Great says, pretty lame that CA is blacklisting the best Total War streamer and one of the top 3 Total War YouTubers. That's very smart marketing right there. Well, like I said, it's complicated. Look, you gotta understand, I actually agree with CA's decision to blacklist me. I shouldn't be getting early access to most of their things. But Three Kingdoms, it's a wise decision on their part, even if I didn't do what I did. They were probably wise to keep me out of the loop on that, because I probably wasn't going to be positive on it, because I just don't like the way they do Three Kingdoms. Okay, I just don't like the sucking up to China. I just don't like most of what they're doing with it. It's fine. So being blacklisted in that regard, you know, it makes sense. Okay, because I'm not like the other Total War YouTubers. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat my criticisms. I go really in there for the kill, as I did. You know, last year, I really went in there for the kill. It's just, when you do that with some of their titles, when ones that come along that's actually going to be really good, such as, you know, Warhammer 2 DLC and perhaps Warhammer 3, they can't really justify, well, we won't give them early access on this one, but we will on this one. You have to have a blanket statement and be like, okay, we don't give them early access to anything. So it makes sense. Riverbank did a £2 super chat. News just in. New channel name, Grumper of Total War. Grump of Total War, yeah. Guess so. Alright. I've got a lot of money. Yeah, we should... Yeah. I think I'll go after the Black Tower of Arkan next. This army here should be pretty good against Tomb Kings. Let's see how this is coming along. Still nothing there that I want. Still just let that repair on its own. It should be okay. But yeah, we're just sitting around now for a few turns. We've just got to build it up. Is it possible you didn't take a YouTube career too seriously back then compared to how you see it now? It's a little bit more complicated than that. I would say that I did take my YouTube career seriously then. I definitely take it more seriously now. Ego Cheese did a $10 super chat. Can we rename Tlaq'to Gruntmaster69? Sure, why not? Thanks for the super chat, dude. But I also take my Total War very seriously, and sometimes the two are mutually exclusive. So, for a very long time, I guess I was fighting an uphill battle, trying to get CA to turn its ways around a little bit in terms of just the quality that they were making with these games. Like I was really unhappy with pretty much most of the historical games that they've released over the past 10 years. They're just crap, in my opinion. And I've been in meetings with them not many times, been in meetings with them a couple of times, where feedback has been suggested, and where they've been writing things down, it just seems like nothing is ever done. And so that frustration boiled up when Thrones of Britannia came out, because it was such a piece of shit. And I guess my frustrations came out in a real sort of bad way. In addition to the fact that I had been having problems with someone from CA for like 6 months prior, and I was at my wit's end with them. So it was like two things simultaneously, you know, frustrations with CA with quality and frustrations with one of their employees, simultaneously reaching boiling point and hitting boiling point at the same time. It was a disastrous combination. That's what it was. And you know, these things happen. Still remember that time you went with CA Studio with other Total War YouTubers? Yeah, and that was alright, but, like, I've actually told them a couple of times that I felt like it was a waste of time to go there. Probably not a key to getting another invite, but I had to fly there for 24 hours, and have to fly back for 24 hours, and I'm only there for, like, 3 or 4 hours, or, like, we're there for, like, 1 day, and most of the time is fucking around, and I'm just like, I just flew for 24 fucking hours, and now we're goofing around. Like, if I could do this at home, and I just don't, like, I want to get, when I'm at these events, I want to, like, get into the nitty gritty, I want to get into business, and there's a lot of fucking around that happens at those meetings, and I'm just like, I got no patience for it. So, you know, that's just the way it is. I mean, yeah. Half of it's a bloody party, and I'm just like, I don't want to be at this fucking party. Do I still keep in touch with Darren? Not really. Not much these days. Every now and again, but not as much as we used to. I think our careers are starting to head in different directions. Alex the Rambler seemed really happy to see you, though. I don't know. He was sort of like that with everyone. Do I chat with any other YouTubers? Not really. Had a bit of a chat with Smart Donkey the other day, and that was good. Although most of that was just me coaching him. Telling him what he should and shouldn't be doing with the algorithm, but whatever. How's Three Kingdoms sucking up to China? Well, they're trying to get it sold into China. And there's certain things they can and can't do if they want a game sold to China. And I think a lot of those things, if they want to get it sold in China, they might have to downgrade the overall quality of the game. Like there's certain things that they just won't be able to do if they want it sold in China. And I don't think they're going to bother making like a separate European release and Chinese release. I don't think they're going to bother with that. So I don't know. Because you can't, as a Western company, you can't sell a game in China unless it sucks up to China big time. China is very careful about what they let into their country. They just don't let anything in. You want to sell entertainment in China, gotta make sure it's borderline propaganda. Pretty much, yeah. And like, I am not interested in at all in buying a game that is essentially Chinese propaganda, because as a country, I don't like China. Nothing against Chinese people. I do not like China. I don't ever intend to visit China. I personally don't even like buying their goods, but most clothes today are made in China. Me and the wife try to avoid buying Chinese made as much as possible. I just don't like China. Ever been to China? Nope, and I never will. If I was going to go to an Asian country, I'd go to Japan again. Japan's amazing. I wouldn't be caught dead in China. Says you won't talk about politics, says you shit talking the whole country. Yeah. Maybe I should stop. I'm not spewing anything, I'm just saying I don't like it, that's all. I'm not talking about their policies or anything like that, I'm just saying I don't like it. You know the entire Australian economy is propped up by China, right? I do, and I hate it. I hate that. I know that our economy is reliant on China, and I hate it. And I'm angry at our country for allowing that to happen. Any suggestions for where to visit in Japan? I've been in a couple of places in Japan. Really, anywhere you go, it's all good. Tokyo's a bit dirty, but it's, you know, it's like, what, 10 million people live there? Porn everywhere. It's fucking ridiculous. That was when I was 14. 30 million people live in Tokyo. Fuck me. It's more people than live in the entirety of Australia. Would I fuck a lady boy? No. Pretend a settlement is trying to go raise it. No. Like, again, I gotta make this distinction. I got nothing against Chinese people. Okay? Nothing against the people. It's the regime. I don't like the regime. So I was waiting for these guys to like go somewhere else, waiting for them to go to war with someone, but they're just sitting here, so we just have to sort of wait until they leave so that I can go and kill them. In the meantime, just help maintain public order here. It's not a bad thing, we're just gotta wait. And anyway, we're heading over to go meet Krokgar. I won't be able to confederate with him right away, but it's going over to meet him. Anyway, we got a little bit off topic. Like I said, it stemmed from like Total War 3 Kingdoms, and then eventually we got on to talking about China, and I think we should diverge back away from that. Because like I was just being honest, but honesty can be bad on YouTube. You're not allowed to be negative towards anything, and I just, you know, like I said, just I think it's a sentiment that's felt by a lot of people about China, but like I said, I just have a really big distrust towards it, and so I just, you know, I don't mind that they've made a game on China, like Total War 3 Kings. I don't mind it. I really don't have a problem with it, but I can't honestly say that I like the fact that they suck up to China. I can't sit there and be like, yeah, that's the best thing to do for Total War. Yeah, especially when I've been arguing for so long that they need to increase the quality of their games. So they're gonna go suck up to fucking China. Because here's the thing, if they get 3 Kingdoms into China, the European market and North American market pretty much becomes irrelevant. It almost doesn't even matter if they sell no copies in the West, if they sell it in China. So from a business point of view, it makes sense. I'm not, like, I don't think they shouldn't be doing this. I think it's very clever of them. Very clever of them to say, let's try to hit the Chinese market. Very clever. I mean, shit, I live stream at a time that's very inconvenient for me because I'm trying to hit the best market that I think I can. I don't fucking care about the Australian market. I'm hitting the European market. That's why I live stream at this time. Honorable Campy did a $2 super chat. No, honestly, be a robot. Beep boop. Take happy pill. Alright, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. What are you afraid of, them ignoring the Western market? I don't know. I just don't know. Seems a bit tinfoily. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. I won't know until it comes out though. Chinese people hate all other races. They tolerate whites though. Right. Well, whatever. Yeah, my army here can't take on 4. So, well, not really 4, but it's a lot.
My will be done.
I just have to be patient. Yeah, Probably don't need to worry too much about defense right now. Waste a whole build slot on growth. Could get a skink priest. Start getting some magic. Could maybe get some stegodons. Although I'd prefer to go straight to tier 4 with that. Maybe since we're just sitting around, I'll go with growth. Because that'll significantly speed up our hang on, do I get any technologies? No. That'll significantly speed up our race to tier 4. But that being said, we still need to get this to... There's a lot that it needs to go to get it to tier 4. It's a big jump from tier 3 to tier 4. They'll go to war with someone eventually. Just gotta bide our time. You always say about stegodons, but not about carnosaurs. Yeah, like I like carnosaurs, but I like stegodons more. But I like the Saurus Old Blood on carnosaurs. Yeah, guys, can we remove the conversation back to away from China now? It's my fault. I probably shouldn't have gone onto it, so I'm not blaming any of you guys. But let's leave that be. I probably shouldn't have said what I did say already. Can't help it sometimes. I didn't feel like what I was saying at the time was political. Oh, I keep forgetting to rename the settlement. You were not playing Rome 2 anymore? Yeah. I don't know. Why playing Tic-Tac-Toe? It's, what people voted for. Okay, so what did I have to rename Tiktaq'to to? To Grump Master 69. Oh, hang on. No question mark. Have I ever played with Warhammer figures? No, I never played with, I never played with Warhammer toys. This will increase our capacity for skink chiefs. But if I was going to build it, I want to build it in a minor settlement, because I'm probably not going to get ancient salamanders, to be honest. Yeah, I'll get it. They're not toys. Yeah, I know, I was just kidding. I know how much it triggers people. Ancient Salamander is one of the better units. It's alright. I feel like Ancient Salamander is not quite as good as a Stegodon. Did I play Age of Mythology back in the day? No. No, I never played Age of Mythology. Do I use Croxigores? No, I don't like Croxigores. I think in SFO they're good. I think they're okay in defensive sieges. But I don't like, generally speaking, that type of unit. The sort of 16 troll kind of unit. I just don't think that they're particularly good. They're just, I find that they're trade-off units. There's very few units that they actually really stomp. And I'm not interested in getting trade-off units. I don't like doing that. I want true units that just fucking dominate. Excuse me. Oh man, how long are we gonna have to wait for them to leave? Will I play Warcraft 3 Reforged? Probably not. Do I think Treekin are any good? No, I don't think they're very good. I think they're okay in multiplayer. Don't think they're any good in single player. Will I play a Vortex campaign anytime soon? Actually, the next SYDC is a Vortex campaign. But you know, it's just one episode. Why not settle Calabad? I could. I just don't think the value is there for it. There's just not much value at the moment. No more Cowsco campaign? Nah, we're done with that. Should play more Shogun 2. No. Once in a blue moon, but I'm not going to make a habit out of playing Shogun 2. Shogun 2 for me gets boring really fast. But playing it once every now and again is okay. Any lords you've never played? Yeah, there's loads of lords I haven't played before. Where's that? Could have used that, but oh well. Since we've got the money coming in, it's only one turn's worth of income, and since we're trying to rush to tier 4, if I built the growth building here, could probably speed things up a little bit. But only be by a little bit though. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm waiting for these guys to wander off somewhere else so I can take the Black Tower of Arkan. They've got 2 armies, so I can't beat that. Could take on the dwarfs, but our army is not good. They will not handle dwarfs well. So don't know about that. Alright, cool. So we've met Krokgar, who's considerably stronger than us. So we need to start being pretty friendly with them so that we can get a confederation with him. What level is he? So you can tell he right away went with the Rite of Primeval Glory. What if I was to do that? Moving on. Give him a nice 5k gift. It doesn't matter if he likes me plus 1,000, he won't confederate. Ego Cheese did a $2 super chat saying, do you play any of the Civ games in your own time? Not really. So Dan Quang Trong says, how is Tic-Tac-Toe to you? Probably one of the most boring lords I've ever played, to be honest. Did you ever rematch Heir of Carthage after that epic online battle? I tried to, but our schedules wouldn't realign, and he never gave me a time to like battle him. But that was before Warhammer 2 came out, so if I've left the multiplayer side of things since then. But I did try to organize it with him. It just didn't happen. He was too busy. So at the end of the day, I just conceded and say he won that battle. Which he did. We ever paint yourself green and roleplay as an orc war boss? Oh, we can do that right now. There we go. Alright. No. Alright, good. So we got growth in both of these ones here. Let's go with this one first. And then over here... let's upgrade Plane of Duskers. Right, okay, so Teotik is still alive. So now we just banned him. Don't want him anymore. That'll save us some cash. See, I told you we were never going to keep him long term. So hopefully Lybaris gives Krokgar a massive beating to the point where he's in really bad shape. He'll consider a confederation with us. And again, we wait for these guys to leave. We don't have Siege Attacker either. Kind of why we gotta wait for some beasts. Just maintaining public order in the meantime. You could raid their land to draw them out. I don't think Lizardmen can raid. Yeah, they don't raid. Let's say I'm just waiting for them to pick a fight with somebody else. It will eventually happen, we just have to be patient. Disciplined, that's what we're looking for. Did I get a super chat there? Element2323 did a $2 super chat. Oh, I just read that out. I'm going to talk about. Discipline is what we're looking for. Cool. We'll keep that one. Alright, if I was to leave this region, public order goes to -4. Why is it so bad here? Because why is there so much vampiric corruption? Osmosis coming in from... probably coming in from the Black Tower of Ark, and I don't actually know where it's coming from. Because of this. The Necroc Brotherhood. Alright then. That's gonna be our next thing. We're gonna take the Shifting Sands. We're not gonna worry about this right now. We're gonna go off to Shifting Sands. Because it's causing me problems here.
Attend your king, slaves.
And those gemstones would certainly help. But I'm gonna have to trespass on these guys' territory. And looking at Bagar.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Alright, moving on. I hope to God Warhammer 3 is an Age of Sigmar, because I refuse to support that shit. It won't be. Come on, Indie Pride was joking. You guys should have realized it was joking. It's going to be, you know, it's not going to be Age of Sigmar. Untainted all provinces. Actually, that might work for us. To help get rid of the taint here. Lightning Strike actually might be really useful for him. So, looking at these guys here, they're war with... Okay, he's gone to war with the Necroc Brotherhood. Now, I'll want to go to war with the Necroc Brotherhood, but we should probably take some of these settlements on the way. Bagar first, then Antok. Every time I see Antok, I just think Antioch. Am I right? Get this one over here as well. So yeah, we could use this, but it costs 2,500. I would use it in an emergency situation, and this is not an emergency. This is probably best used when you like need to get the fuck out of Dodge, or you need to get somewhere in a real hurry, because it's only for one turn. Using it as soon as it's available, I don't think is a good idea. Pterodon stack. Well, it gets bonuses to Pteranodons, so... Well, Pterodons, so... It is what it is. Looks like they took some damage. They'll have full health by next turn. I've only got one Fire Leech Bowler. Like, I'm sure that we could handle the majority of that army. It shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be, being the keyword there. And they're in force march. What's this? Have any 3... Okay, I've definitely got that done. If I just recruit a new lord, that'll count. Win one battle against Skaven, huh? Okay. So I could attack that, but I'd...
Submit to your king.
Ooh. Ooh.
Attend your king, slaves. Nehekara rises from the
So, Dune Kingdoms. They've got 3 territories. She'll have some Ushabti in that force. That's going to be hard to deal with. Got a real possibility of getting wrecked in this fight. But there's nothing in here that we really can't replace pretty much right now, so... why not? Why not? Let's do something interesting. Okay, so it's all Skelly army. And then there's some garrison units here. We're outnumbered, but we should be okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's get set up at the back here. Let our flyers do their job. It's also good they're on force march. I don't want to waste any of these shots. Okay, we got some big ass blobs coming in over here. So far, it seems to be going pretty well. Alright, cool. That's one unit of their archers wiped out. That's good. Let's see here. This blob over here looks good to bomb. This bombing works. Oh shit. What happened over here? Something came over this way and I didn't even realize it. Ah, they probably summoned their Ushabti. That's probably what they did. Cool. Try and be efficient with these bombings. That was a good one. That was a really good one. God, their army's been torn to shreds already. Cool. Alright, just got the Fire Lich bowlers left to shoot off. But most of their army's gone just by the bombing run. Skinks are getting fired upon. Oh shit. Thanks for the... Focusing too much over here. Alright, well that's all my ammo for the Pterodon Riders. Still, they cleared out a good number of them, that's for damn sure. Still got a bit more regular ammo to use. And he's still got this as well, which can kill about 5 men. Nothing spectacular. It's reasonably powerful. Problem is now that they're like used up their ammo, they don't have a whole lot more use to me. Like they can fight in melee, but they're certainly not good at it. Need to get this cavalry unit out before it gets wiped out. Still need it. No source at all. Not right. I will be getting. We'll see how we go. Still the early game. Limited by build slots mainly at the moment. Everyone just went berserk there. Probably because this thing, yeah, did its ability. How far are you from Ripidactyls? I'm not gonna get Ripidactyls. I think Ripidactyls are shit. Are you tired or the campaign is boring for you? It's actually a bit of both. I am tired and the campaign's a bit boring. It's just... I don't know. How is Tiktaq'to? Not good. Not a good legendary lord in my opinion. Alright, so we've got access to some Blessed Pterodon Riders, Fire Leech Bowlers. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of this guy here. And this one. Because as Tiktaq'to, we get bonuses on the these units. Now I can use Rite of Primeval Glory. It's great. Now I don't actually want that settlement, but if they come back over here, which they may very well do, there's another disciplined one here. Alright, I'll take it. Suppose you just stay there and look after it. Keep an eye on them. Okay, everything's looking pretty good. Main thing here is I want to get Grumpmaster 69 to tier 4. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen for that to occur. It's probably going to take the vicinity of 20 to 30 turns. It's a long time. But there's some things that I believe are slowing us down. No, that thing stopped. Once that's built, and this, hang on, let me just see. There'll be an additional 20 growth coming in. So that'll help speed things up a little bit. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, it mainly buffs air units, and the thing is, any lord that like buffs shit units makes them a shit lord. That's one of the reasons why, if you watched my bottom 5 legendary lords, Volkmar the Grim was one of my bottom 5 legendary lords, primarily because all of his buffs were for flagellants. And flagellants are shit units. You'll never use them by the late game. Unless you're absolutely desperate. So all of those buffs that he provides, they don't translate over to their better units. So by an end game, he's just no good. Same thing with Tiktaq'to. He just buffs Pterodons. And by the end game, you're not going to utilize any Pterodons. That's the problem. Doesn't matter how many buffs they give. They just, strategically, tactically speaking, just don't have any value in the late campaign. Usually choose the campaign yourself. Did you pick the vote this time to show us how stupid our vote is? JK. I didn't. I gave you the vote out of the kindness of my heart. I don't know. I should have just went with my gut and gone with Clan Angren, but it's okay. So Antioch's got walls, but the garrison's not that bad. So unless they recruit shitloads of units, even if it does, we should be able to handle it. I mean, we've got the blessed Fire Leech bowlers. These guys are actually pretty good because they got loads of extra ammo. They got twice as much as the regular ones, so they'll perform reasonably well. Now I want to get this guy attached into the army, so I need to disband another skink cohort because, you know, piece of crap unit anyway. I expect there'll be revolts. I need to get to here and then make a rush for Kasabar before revolts start occurring. Okay, we can upgrade this as well. We've got plenty of money. It'll provide an additional 10 growth, but it's a lot of money for just 10 growth. Whatever, I'm making reasonable coin. Don't have much else going on for me. Let's move on. I'll leave that there because I reckon I'll need the growth later. I'm not going to be able to build anything else. The Snorers did a $5 super chat. I was going to take issue with with Ungrim being on the list. Then I went back and played another campaign with him, and yeah, he's a shitlord. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat. It was hard to put him on the list because I know a lot of people love Ungrim, but, you know, sometimes being honest means telling people hard truths, you know? Or loyalty, I guess. Sometimes you gotta tell people something that they don't want to hear. They're like, how could you put Ungrim on that list? He's really strong. He's very strong in melee, but that doesn't make a good lord. Is that video ready? Because I am pretty damn tired. I really need to see if this video is going to be ready. I might have to cut the live stream short, guys. I'm having trouble staying awake. And as people noticed, I was grumpy. And I don't want to put you guys through shit in live streams. Okay, good. The SYDC is ready. Cool. I can stop this at any moment now. That was actually a pretty quick rendering. What I've noticed is that, like, if you remember a little while back, I'm not getting off right this very second. Maybe in the next 5 minutes. I upgraded my video qualities from 1080p to 1440p, but YouTube takes fucking days to render a 1440p. If you listen to some of Lionheart's like YouTube rants, he's always going on about, oh, my videos aren't rendering to 1440p. YouTube sucks at rendering 1440p. Absolutely sucks at it. So I was like, screw it. My views did not increase going up to 1440p, so I went back to 1080p, and videos, 2-hour-long videos, started rendering just about, you know, in very short period of time. What happened? Why are you so tired? It's just burnout. I work 7 days a week. I come on here and I do 7 days a week. I do it because I want to. I love live streaming with you guys. I really do. But sometimes I just burn myself out. I'm not here because I'm not getting off because I don't want to be here. I wish I could put in another couple of hours today. But I feel like if I get an early night tonight, I've got a video ready for you guys anyway, so if I just release that video, take the rest of the night off, I can go get some sleep, and I'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully fully refreshed, and we can do a better campaign than this. I wouldn't say I'm not having fun. It's alright. It's just, you know, this Legendary Lord was not made for me. This is not a difficult campaign at all. And, you know, I can tell people aren't really that interested in it, and I'm tired. It's a good time to end it. I think we will play, Angwin tomorrow. Yeah. So I think we'll end this here, and I'll have an I've got a, like I said, I think it's a pretty good SYDC, for you guys. I tell you what, how about we give you a sneak peek, okay? Who wants a little bit of a sneak peek? Do you want just like a little sneak peek before I release it? Because I'll still need to do all the tags and shit. Is it Shogun 2 again? No. It's Warhammer 2. Legend of Total War Warhammer here, with another 7-year disaster campaigns. I called myself Legend of Total War Warhammer. So it's Arkan the Black. Oh, come on, would you fucking render? Can you imagine it? Total War Warhammer. On the Vortex campaign as the followers of Nagash, and this is a real doozy of a disaster. They've got nothing left. Their army's been destroyed. At least with the Tomb Kings, it doesn't cost anything. So yeah, little bit of a joke there at the start. Some people are starting to call me Legend of Total War Warhammer, or they're saying in the comments, you should change your name to Legend of Total War Warhammer. I was like, still a Total War game. You can whinge as much as you like. You know, just don't feel like playing the... So yeah, this is what I did. I actually did this right before live streaming, so you know, it was 2-hour video and then I start live streaming, and I do this quite often. So I oftentimes, you know, do 10-hour days, so 7-hour days. Sorry, 7 days a week. It can get a bit much sometimes. Unfortunately, I'm human. My stamina just can't keep up sometimes. So I don't want to be a Legend of Total Grumpy, so I'm gonna quit before I say something stupid. Or more stupid. Anyway, thanks to everyone who's donated and even just shown up. Bit of a short live stream today, and I'll have this video out within the next 20 minutes. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back again tomorrow with probably with Clan Angrind. Anyway, later fuckers.